How far will he go? And that is the question. Now, it'd be wonderful if I could just tell you we were talking about LeBron James or maybe somebody like, what's that guy's name? Kupka that went to live golf and now he's back with the PGA Tour. I mean, that was a wonderful story. I wish I could talk to you about that. But see, rather than discussing the success of an American, I have to unfortunately talk about the fucking shit that's going on in America. You see, my name is Matt Fox, and I'm sitting in Rostock, Germany. And I don't have to sit there and deal with anything that's going on over there. And I don't have to see all that stuff that's going on over there. I could just ignore everything that they show on YouTube and everything that they show on the news and just say, fuck that shit. I'm okay. I can go to the nude beach if I want to. I can go to the doctor without it breaking my bank. But you guys got a megalomaniac in the office of the president, and he doesn't care about the laws. He don't care about the rules. See, because you let him in for a second time. See, when you let a bad person in your house, and once you get them out of your house, then you never let them back in because you know they're a shitty person. Now, you guys fucked up. You guys fucked up. And all I can say is Renee Nicole Good. She gets killed on the streets of America by a fucking officer that is supposed to uphold the law. And he killed an unarmed mother of 3 who had just smiled at him and told him, hey, I'm not mad at you, man. And she got shot for that. So now the Trump administration has got people with lists and they're going into people's houses. They're kicking in doors. It's happening. We got a president. He is so mature that he does shit like that. Now, I don't know why everybody's willing to put aside everything that he does. All of the MAGA, yeah, I understand they're fucking out there, you know what I'm saying? Most of them are really, really out there. You can't be told anything. They won't believe anything unless Donald Trump says it. But see, for all of you guys that maybe are kind of on the sidelines and are wondering, yeah, maybe that's not so good. Kicking in doors of American citizens, groups of thugs wearing masks. Now, if I'm in America and in my house and somebody comes banging on my door or kicking in my door, they gonna get shot. You see, and I believe that is what the Trump administration is looking for. They're looking for trouble. My grandmother used to tell me she was a Mexican lady. I swear to God, she was lovely. She died a few years ago. She lived to be 105. God damn, I'm going to have to live a long time. Yeah, so anyway, but she used to tell me when I was little, she'd say, Matthew, you are looking for a trouble. One of these days, you're going to find it. That's what she used to tell me. My grandmother. I love that woman. And she was a woman. And that's another thing that just fucking pisses me off. That the Trump administration is doing everything they can to screw over women, trying to control their bodies. I mean, it was already decided with the abortion thing. Why is everybody still talking about it? Let the women make that decision. How about that? Let's let the fucking women make their decision. Okay? Because it's their bodies, it's not ours. I mean, we're fucking men. So, and the thing is, if you didn't want her to get her abortion, then you shouldn't have got her ass pregnant. Because she don't want to carry your freaking ugly kid, maybe. Maybe there's other reasons. Maybe there's health reasons. Maybe there's something bigger than that. But it's not your decision. It's her decision. So, where are we going from here? The Trump administration is denying all. Yeah, they're not making no apologies for Renee's death. They are not making no apologies for Renee's death. And that, my friends, sucks. Because Renee was a poet, and that pulls on my heart because I am a poet also. I write poetry, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. I write poetry. I write books also. So, or I'm writing a book. All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But the thing is, in America, I'm going to tell you something. I was at the school today with my son, and I'm going to tell you something 100% that the school system in America is a lot funner, a lot more, I don't know, organized than the school system here. I don't like the school system here. It's not my thing. I don't know if it just changed because of COVID. It really didn't, because for COVID, my kid was at home for the whole year. So, but the way that they do their classes here and in America is way different. Like, school is over like at 1:30 over here. I don't understand it. And there's no like lockers or whatever. Normal schools, normal public schools, no lockers. I mean, unless you want to rent one, they got some companies with some lockers out there. You can rent one. You got to pay for the bathroom over here in case you don't know that. If you're ever in Germany and you got to go to the bathroom, they want 50 cents or a euro or something. They want something normally. But I got to get back to the situation. Trump is causing problems because he doesn't want the Epstein files to come out. So the Epstein files need to come out, although Pam Bondi said it could take till the end of Trump's term before it all comes out. That's what she said. So Kash Patel is still sitting over there trying to keep his head down right now. But he's going to be looking stupid soon because he's going to have to go and testify before Congress again as to the records of the investigations into the officer that killed Renee and the whole deal. And he's going to be looking stupid again. Dan Bongino is back in the podcasting business, and I can tell you that he is not really happy. He might have to find something else to do because the people aren't willing just to forgive him blocking or hiding or whatever with the Epstein files after he fucking said all that shit before going in. And then he gets before the American people and says, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. There ain't nobody else. Epstein was the only one. He should be, hey, you know what? If I was him, I would just go ahead and figure out a new way. Maybe you should start painting or something. No. But the thing is, as far as the Epstein files, it shouldn't even be called the Epstein files. It should be called the Trump files, because between Epstein and Trump and Brunel and shit, Wexner really didn't have anything to do with it, but he was the one that put the money in Epstein's pocket for everything. So, um, but between these three guys, they created a group, an endless trove of underage girls to traffic to Jeffrey Epstein and every one of his sexually deviant friends. And these girls were trafficked and passed along from one to the other. And the things that they saw and the things that they had to live through, every man that knows what I'm talking about should be ashamed of itself, because if you can see your daughter in that position and she's 12 or 13 years old, then you, my friend, if you are not disgusted, you are a sick man. So, but I'm going to tell you what, it wasn't just men. Ghislaine Maxwell also participated, and she's not the only one. There are other names of other women that were also involved. And those names are going to come out. Those names are going to come out. And so I look forward to the day when the girls put together the list of all the guys that they had to have sex with and some of the gross shit that they did to them. Because some of the girls were taken anally at the age of 13 and 14 years old. Come on, hello? If you aren't fucking grossed out by that, hey, then you're a pervert for real. So, but see, Ghislaine Maxwell and some of the other women were also busy with the girls. They played with the girls with little toys and were talking to them calm, and they were grooming them with these toys. And see, there's videos that have been sold over the internet for years about these things that have taken place or that took place on Epstein Island. Yeah. So I'm going to put it out there, America. Either you guys need to fucking start writing to every senator and congressman and tell them, hey, we need to fucking get this president and his whole fucking cabinet out of office immediately. Because in the meantime, he is not just hiding the Epstein files, he is taking money from your pockets, and I mean a lot. He is enriching himself over fivefold, and he is leaving the American citizens behind. He is building him up and you down. I am in Rostock, Germany, and I am Matt Fox, and I care about America, and I care about my home, and where I live, I want it to be nice. And where I live, I don't want to see masked agents driving through the streets, crashing into cars, bothering people because they got brown skin and want to ask them if they're fucking American or not. Hey, you know what? If I'm on the street in America and these fools come and talk to me, I don't want to talk to them. I got no reason to talk to them. Get the fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? So, but it ain't that. I don't want to have to see that. If I'm in my neighborhood, and my neighborhood is a cool ass neighborhood, then why do I want these bitches running through my neighborhood? Now, they claim they're doing this and that. Well, I'll tell you what. don't go through my neighborhood then go to where I'll give you an address and you can go over there and find some drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? Send them to where they sell the drugs. But I guarantee you when they go in that area, they're going to get shot at. So see, they're a bunch of pussies. They just looking for somebody to fuck with. And what do? They shoot an American citizen, a woman. And why? I'm going to tell you why. Because that bitch that shot her, this Russ, whatever his name is or whatever, you guys search him out. Let him know you think he's a piece of shit, okay? Find out. But the reason he got pissed off and the reason he shot Renee is because Renee's wife had exited the vehicle when they put him in that position where they had to come to a stop, and she was worried and she wanted to make sure that she had her camera going. Yeah? She wanted to make sure that she was filming because these guys had caused all this traffic right there in the neighborhood. And that dude got pissed off because her wife, Renee's wife, said, "Hey, dude, go and get you another burger or something." You know what I'm saying? So, but the last thing Renee said is, "Hey, dude, I'm not mad at you." And he shot her because he knew that she's a lesbian. And he knew that Trump doesn't like lesbians. And he knew that he was going to have an amount of immunity. And that is exactly what the fucking vice president said before the cameras, before the American people, that this piece of shit that shot this unarmed woman who had just dropped her kid off at school, that this guy had immunity. When they start kicking in your fucking doors and they got your name already, it don't matter. And they ain't gonna take the whole family. They're just gonna come for the people on the list. And if that's gonna inconvenience your family, he don't care. And he's not gonna care. Just like he's not gonna care for the woman's health or safety that got dragged out of a car today. American citizen on her way to work. Door one window broke. Friggin' safety belt cut. All these officers doing damage to her property for no reason. Yeah, they're going to let her out. They say, okay, we're not going to charge you. Yeah, but what about all the property damage and all the inconvenience you bitches have done to my fucking car? You see? And that's where the fucking problem is Donald Trump is making the American public who are standing up for freaking people just trying to live their lives and fucking they're going to damage your car. They're going to freaking run you off the road. They're going to freaking stop you and ask you who you are if you're an American citizen. Get the fuck away from me. I don't know how you guys deal with it over there. If I was over there, I'd be dead already. And I'm not going to say anything more than that. But I guarantee you one thing. Article 2, Section 4. Article 2, Section 4. Write your congressmen, write your senators. Everybody needs to be doing it. Everybody needs to be doing it. Because there's no way that you guys are going to get rid of this dude. And I'm telling you, he's already in dictator modus. All right? He's already in dictator modus. And I guarantee you, if you don't do something now, you're going to be out of there completely. It's not going to be long before they're kicking in doors all around the country. And more National Guard to different cities. And look for it. It's coming. All right, man. You guys maybe don't want to believe me, but I'm telling you the truth. All right? You see it in the news. You see what's going on. You see the president, the vice president, fucking Pam Bondi, or Kristi Noem over there lying in front of the fucking cameras to the American public, and it's wrong. It's really wrong. And I'm going to tell you something. The fact that fucking Ukrainians over there fighting for their lives, and freaking this dude has the say as to whether they get more weapons or not. I don't feel too good about that. See, I feel like Putin wants to be the bully, and he needs to be put in his place. Now Trump wants to be the bully and wants to fucking take over Greenland. Come on, man. How far will he go? How far will he go? Is he going to want Canada too? Canada's connected to fucking America. Why don't we just fucking say, okay, that's all of America now? And Mexico's connected too, and South America is also connected. Why don't we just say that's all of America? Come on, man. People, start thinking, all right? I'm Matt Fox. This was Matt Fox on the Tube, and I gotta go, man, because I got a wife and kid, and I gotta eat dinner. It's it's right after 6 over here. You guys have a good day wherever you're at. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Come back, look at it, comment. I answer all comments, and I look forward to each and every one of it. You guys stay safe and stay strong wherever you're at. And this is Matt Fox, and I'm out of there.